Okay, wonderful. How to customize your MT5 chart. Video 1. I am talking about a chart you find in MT5 app. This app over here. So, we are going to go into MT5. We log in. It opens. Now, normally for beginners, you will always find your MT5 chart in. If I just clear out all these, yeah, that's better. Now, normally for beginners, you'll always find your MT5 chart looking like this or worse. Now, the forex market is displayed in form of a graph, right? Now, the graph I'm talking about is you have the y-axis, this values going up, and the x-axis, this values, sorry, excuse me. All right, you have the y-axis, okay, values going up, and x-axis, values going down. Now, this values going down, in other words, is time. Then these values here are price, okay? That easy. So just like any graph, you'll always find grid references, grid lines, which are these lines you're looking at over here, okay? There's lines, boxes, and so on. These are grid lines. If you want a clear chart, or if you just like trading alongside grid lines, you have to find your preference. For instance, I don't like grid lines at all. So I take these lines out. That is the first thing I do when I open my MT5 chart in case I'm a beginner. I excuse me. Okay, we're on. So as long as I'm a beginner, I deactivate these grid lines. There's a setting which you place, there's a setting which you deactivate to actually take out these grid lines. So you come and click in the middle of your screen. Okay, click in the middle and this circle appears. Now on this circle, you have time frames. Okay, time frames, this W1, week 1, D1, day 1, H4, 4 hour, 3 hour, M30, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute. What you have here is a list of charts. Okay, now a list of charts I'm talking about here. Currently, if you see up here, okay, if you see up there, you're looking at M5. So this current chart here is an M5 chart. Okay, meaning every candle on this chart is what price did in 5 minutes. The same is true for all other time frames. If I switch to the 15 minute, they will show me what price did in every 15 minute of a candle and what the structure of the market is on that time frame, on that chart. That easy. So now, going back to deactivating the grid lines. What you do to deactivate grid lines is you click over here. This icon over here, the bars app showing these tiny bars here, is the icon for settings. Now, currently right now, my MT5 is in portrait, meaning I'm holding it horizontally. When I hold it vertically, meaning I'm holding it vertically. Right now it's vertical, okay? When I hold it horizontally, this is what you get. You get something like this. Now, when it is like this, it's way different. Whereby, when you now click just on these values here, clicking somewhere not in the chart, okay, you get this. Do you see that? You get these values over here. What do you see next? You see settings, okay? You see this symbol of settings? It is the same as when you're holding it vertically. Okay, I'm holding it vertically. What is, ugh. Okay, so it is the same as when you're holding it vertically. So it is the same when you're holding it vertically. That settings icon is the same icon you're looking at over here. Now we want to deactivate the grid lines, isn't it? So what we do, we click in settings. Okay, we click in settings over here. And we just look for that setting that says show grid on chart, which is this one over here. We deactivate it. You see how it's on? What do? We deactivate, meaning we switch it off. We've deactivated it. Now you come back over here, okay? You come back, you press back, and voila, you have a nice looking chart. Now, for you to have a nice looking chart like mine with these numbers in this color, these candles in this color, okay, you have to also set the colors of them. Meaning, when you're going to set the colors, you need to know the specific name of what you're setting. So again, we go back to the settings. Click in the screen, settings, scroll down to colors, down here. Okay, click colors. Wow, you see what you get? In colors, you have the background. Okay, you have the four background, which are the numbers. Okay, these are our numbers. You have the grid, which is unnecessary, and you have the bar up, which are the sticks of the green candles. You have the bar down, which are the sticks of the bearish candles. You have the bull candle, which is the inside of the candle shaded, and the bear candle, which is also the inside of the bearish candle shaded. So obviously you need the stick of the candle, the bar up candle, to be the same color as the stick of the bull candle. Okay, you need the candle's stick and body to be the same color. So these two here have to have the same color. That is why when you're going to set colors and you have clicked in here, if you've given it this type of green color over here or this lesser green color, let's say you have given them let's give them yeah, let's give them this color. Good. If you have given bar up this color here, okay, meaning even bull candle will have to be the same color. So we go and tune that. We click on and give it the same color, and we come down here. Okay, we press OK. Woohoo! Now let's say we did the same for bar down. We gave it red. Okay, and bear candle, we also gave it red. Then you come up over here and press save. You come and press save, and voila, you come back here. Okay, ooh, look, you see that? Now our for background, if I come back to the settings, down colors, our for background is this color here. This is the same numbers you are looking at. These numbers on the screen, they are that color. Okay, these numbers are on the for background. Okay, now if you come back and click in settings and observe here, the background is black. Okay, now the for background, which is on the background, is it on the background whatsoever, but it's a background having all the numbers and so on, which gives you this color. You feel me? Yeah, so that's how you customize your chart. Let's take back our bar up to the green side. Wonderful. Okay, bull candle. All right, There you have it, and you have your chart. Now here you have trade positions whatsoever. Now trade positions, I'm going to explain that. And okay, let's first go back and oh, we have our chart clear and nice looking and wonderful and beautiful and very appetizing. Haha. So now what you do next is for you to be able to press. Okay, I don't want to. I have to do this. This is for you, okay? Though this costs me something. Okay, I should have used the demo. Oh, jeez, I should have used the demo. Anyway, for you to be able to, I'm gonna be quick on this one. I don't want to make this much losses. For you to be able to, excuse me. For you to be able to see these numbers counting, having placed your order, these numbers over here are counting, okay? This line here is in the market. This line you're looking at, that is where I placed my entry, okay? For you to be able to see these numbers and that line, you need to have these settings on. What you do, you go back to settings. For the line, you have to put this setting over here. This one over here, okay, saying show positions open prices on the chart, okay? That is it. For you to see that line. Now, for you to see your profit and loss counting, you have to place this. For you to see those numbers counting, you have to place this on, okay? Profit or loss, show profit or loss for open positions. For you to also see your stop loss levels and take profit values on the chart, you have to place this. Now, what I mean by SL and TP levels, this is what I mean. After placing my order, as you saw, the market gave me this line. Now, when I click in the line, you get these things down here. Excuse me. All right. Okay, you get this. Sorry. You get these things down here. You have SL and TP. Now, when I press on SL, you see a line appears up here. Okay, this is the stop loss. Now, when it starts to show me numbers, these are my stop loss values. Okay. Now, when I press TP, it shows me this green line here, meaning the money I want to make, where I'm expecting the market to go. Let's say I'm expecting it to go down here. Okay. Now, when I move it, okay, you see even the numbers here be counting. Whenever it's moving, when I'm moving it up, even the numbers be counting. These are the TP values, which you want to see on your chart. That's why you place it on. So since those settings are on, you can now see everything from here. Okay, you can move the line and do whatsoever. If you want the lines there, after moving it to a place you want, let's say I've also moved this up to around here, expecting the market not to reach here, and you're expecting the market to come down. What you do after that, you come right down here and press modify, meaning you're modifying the lines to stay where you've placed them. So you press modify and it circles, and if you have good internet, it's faster than that, and boom. So you are expecting now, you have just placed the order that if the market comes and hits this SL 47 points, that is not, I think, even one pip, 47 points, okay, it takes you out with the loss. If it comes and hits this green line, it takes you out with a profit. That easy. How are you able to see all these lines? You went and activated them in the settings. Okay, so as for now, this is what you need to know. But additionally, to explain this thing very well, this right here is for shapes This is for the crosshair. This is for indicators. I don't like using indicators at all. I don't know about you, but that's where you find the indicators they talk about, but I won't prioritize them. Ooh, the market is moving down. Market is moving down, people. Okay, now I'm going to teach you about shapes also, how you can customize, put, place, delete shapes. The same is true for everything. You can delete everything, even this order here. If you press in the line and come and press here, close sell order, it will close in case you've made enough money which you want, or you're making losses which you don't want. You just press close and whoop, it takes you out with tiny losses there. I had made tiny losses there. So now going to shapes, get off my screen. Going to shapes, you click in shapes. Good. For most beginners, you will find shapes here, okay, but it is good to look for the shape you want. So you click this plus button up here, okay, click it and you look for the shape you want. Let's say you want a rectangle, you click on rectangle. If you want a Fibonacci, you click on Fibonacci. If you want a Andrews pitchfork, you click Andrews pitchfork. If you want a trend line by angle, you click trend line by angle. If you want a vertical line, you click vertical line. If you want blah 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 blah, you click blah. If you want to put a text, you put a text. Now for this session, I want to put a trend line right over here. Okay. Now trend lines have these dots here. They have this middle dot, these sideways dots as well. These are the ones you use to move the trend line. You touch them and make sure you move the trend line. Alright, now we have a trend line and it is trending higher, baby. Isn't that wonderful? You can see price. If I'm to use trend lines to trade up, you can see price, swap, liquidity, and right now it is at that turning point. So if it breaks from there, it may be going down, and these guys have a way they use their trend lines. Anyways, the same is true for even other shapes. If I come in shapes and click the box, touch the screen and scroll, you will see my box drawing. If I wanted the box at a certain candle's high, like this one, and wanted this low of the box at, excuse me, and wanted this low of the box to this candle's low over here, okay, to this candle's open, it has no low, never went lower. So you'd find that I have boxed the entire candle. So I can click in the middle there of the candle and drag it out from the middle point. Woo! Do you see that? From the middle point. That's how you draw a box. The same is true for the Fibonacci. Go try other shapes and how you can anchor them to candle points and bottoms and swing points and bottoms. I won't show you or take you through all the charts. I mean all the shapes. I've at least shown you that the shape has these points here. These are the points which you use to either maximize or minimize the shape to the perimeters you want it to fit. That easy. So next I'm going to take you through this crosshair. This crosshair after touching this thing right here, you get something like this. You touch it, okay, you get this crosshair over here. Okay, you're getting a crosshair. Fuck, ooh, guys going down impulsively. I don't want to miss this one here. Okay, broken friend line, a retest. I need a retest. Let's not go there. I can't teach you how to. Oh man, I gotta miss this one for you. Anyways, yep, you got how you now know how to draw how to use MT5. I'm losing track here, man. This is a winning trade I'm looking at. Anyways, oh jeez, oh come on, really? Am I gonna miss this one? Anyway, I just showed you how to do that, how to do all that stuff, and how to put this crosshair, and how to make sure the trade is leaving you. And oh jeez. Okay. Impulsive, huh? Yeah, I'm being very impulsive here. Retest, come on, come on, come on. Ugh. Yeah, it should be a retest over here. Let me see. Anyways, okay, I just showed you how to use that. Now indicators, you also click in indicators. If you want indicators, you click up here on FX. tip, you look for the indicators you want. If you want Bollinger Bands, you click on Bollinger Bands and you come and press save. Okay, let me first unleash this, guys. When you press save, you get Bollinger Bands over here, okay? Yeah, sorry. Click on indicators, click on FX, Bollinger Bands, and save. Now, after you come and click here, after pressing save, you come and click on this arrow, and woo, you have your Bollinger Bands on the chart. And they already told you we touched the boundary and we got a break of trend line. We are going lower. I don't use indicators or trend lines, but I know how to use them appropriately. Here it is going to push massively. I want you to watch. I'm not lying you. This you're looking at is a live market. It's not a recorded thing. It's going to push impulsively to this point right here. Come on, baby. Prove me wrong. Come on. Aha. So I just showed you how you put indicators on MT5 and so on. So I hope this helps you a lot. But man, woo, I like where this is going. Anyways, with that said, in case you have a running trade like now, let me try to put a sell with an SL right over here. You modify and TP right over here. Where? Okay, TP right over there. I'm still a beginner, that's why you're seeing tiny numbers on my screen. So in case you're demotivated, that's not my concern. Okay, so if you have a running trade, you have these things down here. You have history, the losses you've made, you have trade, the current trade running. Then the more it makes losses, the more they show you your equity, okay, how much is left in your equity, and the margin, and the free margin, and the margin level. Go learn about that. I won't cover this in this video. Then that's when you've clicked here, history. After getting a loss, that's where you run to go see your losses or profits. You come chart, you click on chart, and they take you to the chart. That is a, and you come in quartz. They give you the quartz you're trading. Or to easily see these quartz, you can come over here, up here on these blue numbers here. When you're holding your phone in the vertical scale, you click on them and they show you the quartz given to you by your broker, allowed for you to trade, or the ones you requested to be shown on MT5. And there you have it. If you want to add quartz, you click on quartz, you click plus up here, and you add XAU USD. I don't like trading that, highly volatile. XAU USD. Alright, you click yes over there, okay, and having clicked yes, you come back here and you see on the quartz down here. Wonderful, you click chart also, and look at that. Wow, it is also moving down impulsively. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, beautiful. So that's how you switch. So if I want to switch back to EUR USD, I can still click up here and all my quartz, all my selected quartz show. Not a good English speaker, I hope you understand. So I click EUR USD and voila. Now you can see my values accounting as I earlier said. Okay, you can see my values accounting as I earlier said over here, and it's in green, not in red, and that is good profit. Yep, that is good profit. I think I should get out. Don't you think? Okay, I'm trying to minimize everything to a live account as much as I can for all of you to be confident that I'm not doing some demo stuff. I'm teaching you MT5 edits on a live account. So okay, this is stupid. Let me close this trade. How can I do this? Close. Oh shit. Okay, I know it's moving down, but I did not analyze this trade to just enter a trade that is giving me some symbol I don't know about. So if it's to move down, I don't care. It didn't come by my analysis at all. I will not enter. Yeah, so that's how you edit MT5. Get these indicators off my screen. I like clear charts and trend lines and ICT concepts, the zones, you know. There's an FVG over here. There's an FVG over here. Alright, I expect price to come also on retest, or it should come and retest this block right here, this last down close candle. Touch it and move lower, because this is a breaker. Now if you want to edit something, get off my screen. If you want to edit something, you click on it and come here and edit the color, whatever you want to edit. I like to mark my breakers in silver, then press save up. Then I like to mark my IFVGs. If I press here and then come and press copy, it gives me another box. I give it another color, its previous color, save. Okay, I like to mark my IFVGs in purple. And price always returns to this if it gives them. It always does returns to IFVGs. It either respects them mercifully or disrespects them mercifully. So I'm waiting for you to come and either touch that breaker, give me 2 candlestick closes going down, and then enter in again. Most traders would get an order and place it here, okay, and have their stop loss over here. But I love to catch the confirmation of 2 candle closes on M5 at an M5 FVG. That is where it actually plays out for me. I don't like placing orders randomly like that. No, I'm not a gambler. I like to enter in after seeing a consistent confirmation pattern at my PD array. I'm sorry I'm taking you through all this. Just get the editing stuff. I didn't mean to go through all this way. Alright, bounce off. Don't you dare cross it. Good girl. Go down. Down. I think you've learned enough how to set your MT5 chart, the candles, how to set these values over here in a different color, and how to put your quartz, okay, how to put them right from here. You can rewind this video, and how to know your trades, how they're running, the profits you made, the history, and so on. Wait, this is a demo. This is my demo. It's not a live account. So I've just shown you how you can do that, and also how to draw the boxes, the lines, yeah, and how to actually know how you can see this line over here and what those values mean, losses, profits, whatsoever. So how to close a running trade if you want to, and how to modify a running trade if you want to. So I'll leave you here. I hope this was way enough to help you understand MT5. Thank you for taking your time to watch this if you're a beginner, and I hope it helps you a lot. Alright, let me just take this one here. Stop loss down here. Take it over there. Modify. This is how fools would enter in, honestly, not me. And TP. Stop loss over there. Then click, modify. Nice, expecting a drop. If not, expecting a hit. Welcome to trading. See ya. This other lines, putting trades and so on was not part of the video. Just take what you can. I hope this helped you understand MT5. Thank you.